Hey, what's going on, guys? This is BigTimeTimmyJim here, and I am bringing you a gameplay from Mr. Quadruple M 2493. That's his YouTube username. His Xbox username is IPKKinkBMX with underscores in between. But I didn't know which one he wanted me to refer to him as, so I referred to him as both. So in this game, he goes 13-1 in the search and destroy. The first round wasn't too good. He died because he just got killed from a guy from behind. But then he immediately decided, you know what, I'm gonna change up my class. I skipped this part right here because it was just him sitting there. So now he's using the spaz, and this is where he just goes on a major tear and just starts killing everyone. And so go check out his channel, link in the description. Drop a sub if you enjoy his video, and he's got some really good videos, so definitely go check him out and subscribe to him. But again, I'm accepting gameplays, so if you want to send me one, go ahead. But the main thing I want to talk about in this video is a story. So the other day when I was at work, I got stung by a bee, and that kind of reminded me of the first time I ever got stung by a bee. And so I think you guys will enjoy the story because it's quite a funny memory, because I remember this very well. And this happened when I was very young, so it's kind of funny that I still remember it as well as I do today. So I was 5 years old, and so my family was visiting some relatives. So we decided to go out to lunch, and we went to McDonald's. So I'm sitting there at the table. I was like 4 or 5. I'm sitting there with my Happy Meal with McNuggets, my French fries, and my little drink. And I was happy. I was happy. So I feel this thing land on my head, and I thought it was maybe just like an itch or something. So I put my hand up to itch it off, and all of a sudden I just felt this immense pain. Just like all of a sudden, I didn't know what it was, and so I look at my hand and I see a stinger. And so I was a little kid, so I started bawling my eyes out because it hurt like hell. So I'm screaming, like crying, and my mom realized that I got stung by a bee, because the honeybees die after they sting you because their stingers come out. So that honeybee, I mean, I don't know what his deal was, but I mean, he must have been kicked out of his hive that day, and he wasn't feeling too good, so he decided, you know what, screw life, I'm done. I'm just gonna go sting some kid and call it a life. So he was on a suicide mission, trying to get that done. So I get stung by this bee, and I start crying my eyes out, and everyone in the McDonald's immediately just turns their attention to me. And I mean, that's obvious that they would do that, because if I was sitting down, eating my quarter pounder with cheese, no pickles, no mustard, I'm just sitting there chomping down, and I hear some kid crying, my curiosity is going to be like, oh, I want to see what that is. So I turn around and I see a kid crying. Now, my mom takes me to the bathroom, and while I'm walking there, everyone's staring at me. Some people are looking at me like disgusted, and some people are just looking at me like, what the heck's that kid doing? And I didn't realize this at the time because I was so little, but a couple years later, when I learned the meaning of the middle finger, I realized that I was flipping every single person at McDonald's off, because when that bee stung me, he stung me on the tip of my middle finger, and I was holding that finger up with pride, and I was screaming, flinging my hand around, flipping everybody off, just going, ah! Ah! So everyone's probably looking at me going, what the hell is that kid flipping us off for? Like, because, I mean, people didn't realize that I got stung by a bee, so they just see me crying and screaming, thinking, fuck the establishment, fuck McDonald's, blah, flip you guys off. So I thought that was pretty funny when I realized that. But it took at least 6 or 7 years till I finally discovered the meaning of the middle finger, and that's when I realized that I had flipped everybody off in the McDonald's. So I give them a reason to look at me disgusted and stuff like that. But I just thought that was so funny, so I figured I'd share that with you guys. But so right now, this guy, this is the last round. He's gonna go on a major tear and clutch it for his team. It's a 1v4, and they plant the bomb. So he goes on a major. He goes into clutch mode basically, and just tears it up. As you see, now he's the only one left. 1v4. In these situations, I usually just try to get 1 or 2 kills, but when they plant the bomb, I'm just like, oh shit, this is gonna suck. So now he's about to get to work. There's one. All right, cool beans. Alright, there's no. Oh, number 2. Alright, maybe I got a chance. Alright, so he takes that gun, picks up the Spectre. The Spectre. Ooh, eats the Claymore. Nice. Up, up. Turn around, bitch. So, it's 1v1. It's 1v1. Oh, and the dumbass isn't even looking. And look, there you go. Clutch 1v4 to end the game and go 13-1 in a search and destroy game. That's pretty solid. So, guys, I'd like to thank you for watching. Go check out his channel. And thanks for watching and have a nice day.